Okay, people, so in everyday life, you may see normal things. People driving, people coming and going. Normal things, right? Everyday life situations, so forth. But with that said, not everything is as it seems. You never know how many of these people that are coming and going are reptilian humanoids or some type of extraterrestrial humanoids of some kind in some type of fake synthetic human disguise. This is just the facts of the situation, of the reality that we live in called Gaia Earth. To some people who haven't opened their minds to this, or who may never be able to open their minds to this, this may sound like a really scary thing. But I can assure you, it's not scary at all. Not at all. As a matter of fact, it's very exhilarating. But with that said, you seriously don't know when you could be in the presence of a reptilian hybrid humanoid. Someone that looks human, but is not fully human. Or you may be in the presence of a full-blooded reptilian who just knows how to use its liquid crystal technology to shapeshift and look like a human. Because that's what they say the reptilians use, is liquid crystal technology to look like humans and walk amongst us. Now, that could be just one theory as to how they do this. And I say that because in my last video I made about Kyle Odom, where I mentioned he talked about the amphibious beings from Mars. So it may not just be the reptilians, it could be these amphibious beings from Mars that are out here as well. Also, something else to think about, the Nashville bomber, when he talked about the reason why he did what he did and why he bombed, the wherever he bombed in the Nashville area. I forgot exactly where it was, but he said that he was trying to hunt down and destroy reptilian humanoids, and that he could see them, that he knew that they existed. But he said that the reptilians have manipulated the human body and DNA, which we all know that. I mean, there's a story of the Anunnaki and different versions of how the reptilians got here and all this and that. The human body could have been manipulated by several different extraterrestrial factions, so we can't just blame one. But you hear more about the reptilians than any other extraterrestrial faction when it comes to like the origins of humans and stuff like that. I would say the Anunnaki is number 2, but he said that these reptilians put something in the human body that causes us to see them as human. So it makes us see these reptilian creatures, whether they're hybrids or full-blooded. I would say it makes more sense for something like that to be put in the human form and have it directed at the full-blooded reptilian beings so that they can fully disguise themselves as human. But yeah, whatever's inside of the human body, it's causing us to see these reptilian beings that are walking amongst us as just ordinary people, ordinary humans, all that. So we don't see the truth. But then that could just be another theory, because David Icke says that the moon is being used to help disguise these reptilians. But like I said, when you're out and about in the public, you never know who's a reptilian humanoid or a reptilian creature or who's what. We all look like humans, right? Now, I personally, from my experience, I know I'm not a reptilian. I know I'm not, one of those dark, evil factions, the dark extraterrestrials. I know that I'm a spirit being. I mean, we all are spirit beings in some type of physical form, whether it be human, reptilian, Anunnaki, Pleiadian. It doesn't matter. Like, we're all spirit beings at the end of the day. But I know, as far as my true essence, like, I'm not one of these dark extraterrestrial factions that use certain physical disguises to manipulate and whatnot, and for a darker agenda type of a purpose. So but yeah, you really don't know who is one of these reptilians, one of these Anunnaki, one of these amphibious beings from Mars, if that's the case. Because we can take a lot of this stuff as theory or possibility, or we can just take it as truth, because it really is truth when you really open up your third eye, so to speak, and you open up your consciousness to deeper levels of truth, or deeper levels of what you've been asleep to. And so, but yeah, like I said, it'd be pretty hard to see what's actually going on. When you can't really see, like, where the source of the manipulation is coming from. Not fully, anyways. You can kind of watch people, and you can kind of take a look around and check things out, but like, for the most part, you can't really see, like, what's really there, unless it's like some type of anomaly glitch on a video or something. And even with that, some people do fake those videos, so not every reptilian slit you see in a video is real. Some people can use CGI, but you can kind of tell what's more real than what's fake in CGI. But my point is, this shit is real. These beings are real. Reptilian hybrids and reptilians are real. The Anunnaki is real, and there's several groups of these darker extraterrestrial beings from Mars, from Alpha Draconis, from wherever else. Okay, maybe the Pleiadian planet. Who knows? I heard that those beings like to disguise themselves as beings of light and trick you and shit. They could be part of the reincarnation soul trap in the afterlife. But there's some, like, deep level stuff going on, but it's all true though. So with that said, I don't want to be too long, but I just felt like to get this out here. So next time, if you just happen to feel something ain't right, just take a look around. You never quite know what could be around you, what could be watching you, what could be out here trying to manipulate you for the worst. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. To the next one.